What's the most recognisable guitar riff ever? Is it Satisfaction? Is it Black Dog? Is it Paranoid? What is it? Because I would like to maybe suggest track 2, track 1, side 2, Born to Run. The title track, Born to Run. Probably been played, I don't know, 8 million times on the radio ever since. Now, that's the first Bruce Springsteen song I ever heard in about 1975, but as I said in one of the other videos, I didn't get together to buy one of the albums till 3 years later, when Damage came out. Now, that band is the E Street Band without Steve Van Zandt on that song, and it's the only track on that album that Max Weinberg, who's one of my favourite drummers, does not play drums on. It's a guy called Ernest Boom Carter. Now, what a nickname, Boom, you know, Boom Carter, you know. It's kind of like Charlie Brown in a cartoon once said to Lucy that he wished he had a cool nickname like Flash. Right? Boom. What a nickname. Boom. Anyway, it's Ernest Boom Carter on drums in that one. And the song starts with that incredible clang. And then a very swampy. So here's a funny little anecdote. I've recently read Steve Van Zandt's autobiography, and I'd have to say it's one of the best either music or movie star autobiographies I've ever read. It's just an absolutely sensational, just a brilliant book. If you've got any interest in that kind of biography, and there are thousands of them, I would check it out. And he tells a story about, his close friend Bruce telling him to pop into the record plant where they're doing the make or break third album. Jimmy Iovine, is creating this full spectre wall of sound. And I'm paraphrasing here, but the way Steve explains it, he says that when he got there, Bruce said to him, "We've been working on this for 3 months." Like, 3 months is, you can record an album in a day. 3 months is a long time. It's maybe not hysteria level of time, but it's a long time on one song. And Steve, who's a very good writer, just says he was mightily impressed at this explosion of sound. But he made a suggestion, right? And this story he's told the story a couple of times. I think it's really interesting, right? And what happened was, Bruce had come up with this riff that I played there. So E, then A to A flat, and then a C sharp, and then E, F sharp, right? But how he was choosing to do it was to get to the C sharp through a C, through a minor note, right? So what he had down was which I think you'll agree is pretty Dwayne Eddy. It's really got that sort of springy sound. And in the book, what Steve says is the reverb, the echo, was swamping the, so you were only hearing the, and it was gone by there. So it was sounding like, and you weren't getting the resolve of the, right? So he suggested that would be a better way to do it. Bruce agreed, and the rest is, as they say, history, and you got one of the greatest guitar riffs of all time. Right, so we move into the song. Play this twice. Just, you know, I love when they play it live and they go 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the 2 Max comes in on the drums. No, see? Then the swampy bit. Right, I do it twice. And then you get a bit that live, you know, Nils or Bruce or Steve can play. And then a D over E chord. Recognise that bit? Yeah? So we get an A flat, F sharp, A flat. And it's glorious. So it's a D chord, but it's over the E. Second time though. E. C sharp minor. B. A. B. And Bruce goes. But what I think is really interesting is if you had 2 guitars in your band, obviously they've got 4 when Patti Scialfa's in the band, or they've got 3, Bruce, Nils and Steve, you could play Roy Bittan's piano part. And all the times that I've just sat down with the guitar and had the record on and just, you know, just like messed along with it and tried to play the parts, at the A chord, rather than go because tramps like us, right? I've always played this. So that bit is it's an A chord. Then it's got an A flat, so it's A flat, C sharp and E. Then it's got the F sharp. Back to A flat. When do you let me in? Right. So that's the end of part 1. Coming up, we'll go through the bridge and all the other sections.